Hi guys, hope you're doing well. So today we're gonna Google Gemini team just released the agent development kit. So we're gonna see what is it. Because we talk about agent to agent, multi-agent. I think everyone now just talk about multi-agent. Before it was agents, now we have multi-agent. It is something humorous we talk about that like before, but we talk about the multi LLM, multi model, with something very good, something like you can use different type of model to create the own model, and now you have multi-agent, so you can create multi-agent with the multi-model, something very good. I know there are a lot of multi-thing like multi-model. What is the difference between multi-model, multi-agent? There's a big difference. For example, multi-model is like a lot of model is some, it can be the sound, it can be the image, can be the text, can be a lot of things. So when you talk about multimodal, so you have like Mistral, Llama, OpenAI, Anthropic, or even in Anthropic you have Claude 3.7. You have a lot of different models. And multi-agent, it will be like multi-agent orchestration. So you have one agent. Agent is what? Is model plus function calling or plus tools. So you have a lot of agents. You say like, okay, this agent you have to do that. This agent you have to do that. You can communicate together to give me this type of task. So it is the difference between the three multi-X framework. So let's deep dive into Google agent development introducing.
Particularly multi-agent or multimodal ones, is often way more complex and time-consuming than it should be. We've felt that friction firsthand building agents internally for our customers. And that's exactly why today we're thrilled to release a brand new open source project, the Agent Development Kit, or ADK for short. It is built directly from Google's experience creating production-grade agents. Our goal with ADK is simple: to give developers a powerful open foundation for building complex, production-ready AI agents intuitively and with greater control. To us, a truly open foundation means it is model agnostic, it's deployment agnostic, and built for interoperability.
I think it's very good to talk about the model agnostic. So from Google, I think it's impressed, but I think it's normal because if they want to keep something to the community, it need to be model agnostic. So you can use it with different type of model. That's good because some company like us, you can use our model if you think like our model is powerful. And yeah, you can use like multi-model to in your multi-agent system. I think it's very good. I like it. Deployment agnostic to interoperability. I think interoperability is something very good if you want to build a special customer very high, and most of them for the large company. Yeah.
So starting with model agnostic. Look, we obviously love our Gemini models, and especially the latest Gemini 2.5 Pro model, which
2.5
has
is very
amazing
good.
reasoning capabilities. But with ADK, you can choose any model you want to use, whether it's a model from Google or anywhere else. ADK is also deployment agnostic. It can run locally wherever you do development, or on Google Cloud, or wherever your infra happens to live. It is also built for interoperability. So you can easily integrate your agents with your existing tools and services, or even integrate with agents that you may have built on other frameworks. Now, both.
That's good. So it means like you can use with some long chain. I think the interoperability is something very good. Of course, in Emirates we try to do that too. Is the heart of our system is good to make to make the operation with different provider with different system, and it's something not easier. That's good. Like Google try to make it very good.
Definitely. Why don't you share some of the design thinking behind ADK?
Sure. Thanks, Anand. Hi, I'm Boyan, tech lead for Agent Development Kit. One of our core principles behind this framework was to make agent development feel like software development. We deliberately built ADK using familiar software engineering patterns, just like regular classes or functions.
Can I just say thank you, seriously, Bo? As a developer that wants to build agentic application for production, that's just great to hear.
Of course, also, looking ahead, we saw huge potential for agents that interact naturally, agents that can hear, can see, can respond in real time. That's why native bidirectional audio and video streaming is fundamental, and it's baked into the core SDK. This unlocks the ability to create truly interactive and real-time agent experiences. Another common friction that we often hear is that it requires a lot of setup to just test and debug agent locally. Developers wanted to iterate quickly without spinning up a ton of complex dependencies. So we included a UI playground right in SDK. Now, with a single command, ADK web, you can launch a UI on your laptop to test, visualize, and debug your agent. By the way, you can be up and running in seconds, focusing purely on your agent's technology. Agent Development Kit is available today as a Python SDK with more languages like Java coming soon. With this ADK, you can build sophisticated multi-agent applications in just under 100 lines of code. Okay, Ivan, do you want to show us a demo?
Absolutely. So let's do this.
Yeah, just remember me the swarm of OpenAI, because OpenAI you can build the swarm too. I think, and the release like the swarm. I don't know how is. I forgot maybe how they call it, but I think everyone now is trying to build a multi-agent and give to the community, because it's very easier. You know, when you give tool to community to build something very easier, they can use your model behind, and yeah.
So Anand and Bo talked about simplifying complexity. So let's build a treat planner agent super quickly. It's a multi-agent setup. We will have a main treat planner agent orchestrating two sub-agents, an idea agent to brainstorm a fun trip destination, and a refine agent to check if those idea fits with a given budget. Okay, so let's dive into the code. Here, I have my two agent definitions, and it's just standard ADK agent classes. So we give them an LLM, some instructions, and more importantly, clear description. So the parent agent understands.
That's good. Yeah, I was expecting something more smart, but this type of multi-agent, most of multi-agents is why we're gonna launch our SDK soon. It's very good. It's like you need to prompt any type of agent. You know, you need to create them before. Like, it's not like, you know, you want to do something and the agent will like, oh, I will create this agent to do this task and I will prompt him to do it like that. It's more like you need to create yourself the agent, like give the name, give the description, give the instruction, give the tools, and now they will work together. Like, I think is good, but the future will be again like the model creates agent, the agent creates another agent, and then collaborate together. Like, it is what we are developing at Humanis, and it will be very available to people.
Understand their capabilities. So now we have our definition. They look good. They're super concise. So let's learn it locally. Like Bo mentioned, it's just one command in the terminal, ADK web. So let's try it. And boom. Okay, our local dev UI is now ready. So let's give our planner agent a task. Hello, suggest a fun weekend trip from San Francisco under $200. Let's say, well, it's a tricky question. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be challenging. Let's see. And there we go. We got a response. So now we have our agent working.
And if you're a developer, you want to know what's
I
happening.
don't know. I think it's basic demo. They could, because they are multi-agent, they are multi-modal. I think it could be funny and to be more. There's something with the user experience very important, like in agent. Um, it's good to make function calling, but it's good to give right answer with good format. Something like the user want to use, and not just like give the answer basically. I think there's something like that. Of course, I get it because when you use just one model to generate an answer and to be multi-agent, it's just hard because he have just one brain, he have just one model. So he will ask this this brain one time. But when you have different brain, this agent, even though you have multi-agent, one agent will have multi-model, so they have multi-brain, and so they can have better result, a different type of results, and take it more full or complete overview of your question.
The Event tab shows the agent's workflow and how it decided to use the sub-agents.
But that's good.
Here
You can see the
our
event.
agent
That's very good.
delegated to gather ideas and do a budget check. The Request and Response tab give us the step-by-step trace, so you know what data goes where.
Yes, that's super useful. Like having this tab that allows me to know what the action agent takes, what kind of function calls he had. It's very useful, and it's actually essential for debugging, especially with multi-agents. When you have multi-agents,
It just remember me, like some people say like, yeah, everyone want to build agent. Why you don't build some framework to help people build agent? It is because of that. Help people to build agent is something for me very easier. And there are lots of companies who are in this space. And now you have Swarm, you have Google, you have lots of big companies who try to give to developers access to that like free. Why won't I put my money and my energy on that? I don't see value. We will take where all these companies will not want to put their energy is the multi-model phase because they don't have value on that. They don't earn nothing if they do that. So we have to do that because people will need it. It's why we stay focused on that, and for us it's important.
Between each other. So having this level of visibility locally is just fantastic. So now, Bo also mentioned that we have these features called native bidirectional audio and video streaming, which essentially means that agent can hear and see your input. It's built in, no extra libraries needed for the basic setup. So let's try the audio. Anand, why don't you ask a question?
Absolutely. Yeah, let's take it for a spin. Can you suggest an itinerary for 2 days in Seattle?
I can definitely help you plan a 2-day trip to Seattle. What kind of activities do you enjoy?
Yeah, what's impressive about this is how quickly you spun up this multi-agent application to have a live audio conversation. And I don't think you had to write any special code to get all this audio streaming working.
No, that's right. ADK handles all the underlying streaming mechanism for me behind the scene. And as a developer, this speed up massively my development. It let me just focus on the agent logic, which in this case is planning the trip. And the core agent definition is still only 30 lines of code for those 3 agents combined. We define them, we spin up the debug UI, and we had a live audio conversation all running locally.
And that's just a glimpse of what's possible. With Agent Development Kit, you have the simplicity, control, flexibility, and that multimodal streaming capability native to the SDK.
And what we've built with Agent Development Kit goes beyond just an SDK. It's a robust open foundation built directly on Google's production experience. We're investing in the ecosystem to empower developers like you to build complex, powerful agentic solutions.
So if you want to dive in, we got the links right below in the description. And check out the ADK documentation for guides and concepts. Or if you're just like me and you prefer to jump straight into the code, head over to the GitHub repo. We included plenty of sample agents there to help you to get started with it.
Great. Thank you for tuning in, and we're excited to see what you'll build with the Agent Development Kit.
Pretty good. Okay, So yeah, I think in general you have something important, but it's like Swarm is a multi-agent. Now the word is multi-agent, so go to put your multi-agent. Uh, April 15, we have Codiris, the first multi-model post-training model, with better than Code 2.7 and Gemini 2.5 in coding. You're gonna love it. So see you April 15.